Hey, this is Skel with your dose of 80s goodness, Undercover. The show where we look at great VHS covers and check if they are true to the film they're trying to sell. And today, let's take a look at this. Wizard of the Lost Kingdom. Now, I don't have the original VHS, and that's why I'm using the DVD Blu-ray reissue on this. Think I'm cheating? You're right. But what you gonna do? Not watch this video? Yeah, thought so. Now look at this. Isn't it a beauty? This cover just screams 80s fantasy sword and sorcery flick. We have monsters, we have evil warrior sorcerers casting fire, an ominous castle, a Viking ship, and someone who looks like Luke Skywalker holding He-Man's power swords, riding a flying dragon tiger. This must be the best film ever made, right? Let's go and find out. Meet Simon, son of the king who must flee when the empire is overthrown by the evil Shurka. Schooled in the art of magic, he must find the ring of magic, which he lost at the beginning of the film, as well as the transforming sword of power. Hey, I wasn't that far off with my previous He-Man comment. Anyway, he must also defeat the wizard who killed his father. He's joined in his quest by the swordmaster Kor and his faithful protector looking like Chewbacca for the poor, Gulfax. Now, this film does deliver on the creature and monster side. We have shape-shifting insect spider creatures, warrior zombie knights, human flesh-eating cyclopses, lizard men, little hairy bat monsters, and what looks like descendants of the Munchkins of Oz. Next to that we have horrible, and I mean horrible actors, as well as horrid optical effects. Look at this. I'm sure this was envisioned as an amazing wizard duel, throwing lightning and fireballs Hadouken style. But here's the result. I don't think I need to comment, right? Now, to be fair, the actual animation on these is pretty decent, but the optical compositing as well as the actors' reaction just don't work. So, what happened here? Well, for starters, it's a Roger Corman production, so lack of budget is what happened. And also lack of talent, apparently. Wizard of the Lost Kingdom is an American-Argentinian co-production, and at least that's how the official story goes. They only shot enough footage to get a 60-minute film, which forced Corman to reuse footage from some of his older films to get to a normal running time. That's why we find a lengthy intro taken from the Deathstalker series, which has nothing to do with this film, and footage from another Corman film called Sorcery, which is reused in a dream sequence in the middle of the film. So where are we at with the film and cover comparison? Well, it doesn't look good. There's no Luke Skywalker, no ship or ominous castle. The dragon tiger is taken from another movie, and the monster on the upper left here is from the French poster for Jim Henson's Dark Crystal. The fact that this DVD is still in print today tells me that some IP lawyers need to do their job, which they obviously didn't do. But anyway, this is exactly what I'm looking for in a great VHS cover. It looks absolutely amazing. And looking at this cover with the eyes of a 10-year-old, this might be the best movie ever made. So the cover art gets a 9 out of 10. But as you can clearly see that more effort was put into the cover art than the film itself, the movie gets a 4 out of 10. I know what you think, that's pretty low. And looking at this review you'd think, yeah, that still looks great. There's a lot of variety, a lot of production value. But I'm telling you, somehow this is excessively boring. Nothing really happens in this film. But again, this film is an absolute gem with a few friends and beers, but nothing to be experienced on your own. It's great to watch, but it's objectively bad, and sadly not bad enough to be great. Talking about unbearable, Maybe you'll be able to watch our regular animated series Skel Oree, where you can find out what video game characters from the 90s are up to today in the real world. Watch it on our YouTube channel, you will find the link in the description. Bam! Thanks for watching Undercover. I'm Skel and I bid you a very fond farewell.